Welcome to 5 News, I'm Catherine Nash. Everything I had worked for was being torn apart. Those are the words of Sir Cliff Richard giving evidence in his case against the BBC this afternoon. He arrived at court with celebrity backing as he sues the broadcaster over what his lawyers call a very serious invasion of his privacy, with their coverage of a raid on his home following a sex assault allegation he denied and wasn't arrested for. Olivia Kinsley's at the High Court, where Sir Cliff has been giving evidence in this last hour. Olivia.
Well, it was a packed courtroom here to see Sir Cliff Richard today, packed with journalists, packed with legal representatives and also what looked like some Cliff Richard fans. He asked to stand to give his evidence and said that he hoped he'd be able to keep his emotions together, although at times that clearly became a struggle. His friend, the TV presenter Gloria Hunniford, accompanied him to court to give him support.
Sir Cliff Richard gave a small smile as he arrived at court this afternoon with his friend, the TV presenter Gloria Hunniford, for support. Sir Cliff was not at his home in Berkshire when the police raided it on the 14th of August 2014, but he told the court today how he watched the footage on television from Portugal. He said he saw cars, cameras and people rummaging through drawers. He told the court, for moments, if not days, I was not seen as another human being. Everything I'd ever lived for had come to nothing. He was never arrested or charged in relation to the allegation of a historical sexual assault and says the BBC damaged his reputation irreparably. His early songs were in a rock and roll style, but he's always been known for his clean-cut image. Which was only amplified in the 1960s when he became an active Christian. He supported charities, becoming a prominent philanthropist in the UK and abroad. Christmas time, mistletoe and wine. All the while his musical success continued, with 2 #1 Christmas singles, worldwide record sales of more than 250 million and a 100th album released in 2014. The BBC was told of the raid in advance by South Yorkshire Police, and the force now wants the judge to rule that the BBC should contribute to substantial damages it has since paid to Sir Cliff. The force's barrister told the court South Yorkshire Police made clear it was not going to name Sir Cliff. The BBC decided to name him. It decided to broadcast the facts. It decided to get the money shot from a helicopter. It was the broadcast that caused him distress. It was the broadcast that caused significant financial damage. The BBC is fighting Sir Cliff's claim for substantial damages, arguing that its coverage was in the public interest and not sensational or intrusive.
Olivia, what more did Sir Cliff have to say in court?
Well, in a witness statement that was given to the judge, he said that seeing the footage that day, he'd felt very uncomfortable, both physically and emotionally, but that it was the following day that the impact really hit home. He said he collapsed in the kitchen, sobbing and in despair, and that he didn't see how he could face the future, his friends or his family. He also said that his health suffered both physically and mentally for years after.
Olivia, thank you very much.